Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 4 catches, 67 yards, and a touchdown.
Ready? 18 Gator.
Mike 54. It's our time, guys.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Here we go.
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
Here we go.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll get this one to Galladay. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They'll set up to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us for their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. 2nd and 6. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Flushed out right, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a...
Hey, take your shot, back.
Come on, set. 70, Indy.
53, Mike.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The rookie first-rounder, Jonathan Abram, there to knock it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defense.
Let's go. 60 Pittsburgh.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Right there. there. 54 Mike.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. They're going to look to throw. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught.
Let's go, let's go.
A good pickup there, a 22. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go.
Hey, let's go.
Number 53, Mike 53.
Ready?
2nd and 4. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Love. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Six yards the pickup, and that's a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. Campbell making the catch. He got 29 yards that time.
Let's go. Let's go.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Carry it.
Let's go now. 15, Lonnie. 15 line. 54.
Here we go, here we go.
Let's go.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
10-2 soft.
No gain on this defense, no gain.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Ready.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Shoot.
They'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards, the final tally. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll look to throw. Rolling. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I believe a Lion was there to recover it. Yes, they will indeed keep possession.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
This is third and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. Rush coming, and he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence able to record his 5th sack of this. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And off the deflection, it's caught. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. T.J. Hockenson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. And that score there makes this a much more manageable deficit.
Agreed. Because
and the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Ready up.
54. Mike 54. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They go play action here on first down. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to sling this deep downfield into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
And Lobo.
54. Right? 54. It's just me.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there.
And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. It's their quarterback.
Gator. Get it.
They'll set up a throw. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They'll run on first down. Pittman. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Typically, we think.
And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. A 10-yard touchdown run. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Cowboys, they're on a nice early roll as they move to
Hey, everybody, it's the...
Set. 10-2 start.
the first carry now. This is Johnson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. On 2nd down, Johnson fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the...
We go. 70, Indy.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 5. He's got Harrison left side complete. 7 yards there and a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Now he's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great...
Let's go now. 60 or. We ain't giving him nothing.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Back to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
The catch, deservedly so, is going to get a lot of credit, but even more so because there's a defender there ready to make a play.
Yeah, just flat out muscled on that one. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Steps away. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On 3rd down, Pittman. And a tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first.
Coming again.
Set, 8, read.
Check in. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
5.
On 1st down, Pittman. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
10-2 stop.
Push him back. Push him back.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Goal line offense, something they've really been emphasizing in practice lately. Now they have a chance here to put on. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
You better be ready next.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterbacks have been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
This will be caught at about the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll give them a dozen on the pitch and catch, but now they're up against a 3rd and goal.
One time. Tight end roll.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Steps away, and he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard.
Here we go. 90 Wolf. Shoot.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
They'll look to throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Love. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Here we go. 60 Pittsburgh.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Throw left side complete. It's Love. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Dancing to his left. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it, couldn't get it. And it's second down.
18 Gator.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Johnson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot and see if we can shake them up. And, boy, they hit that one.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards for the Lions there and a first down. They'll look to throw here on first down. He finds his man Johnson. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. He'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Solomon Thomas. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
90 Wolf.
They're going to look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
We got it. Ready? 70, Indy.
They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
He's going to take off with it, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. They'll look to throw now on first down. Buying time to his left. Got it complete to Rodgers. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards. They'll run on first down. Pittman, and he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now back to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Let's go now. 10 logo.
Check 45 to Mike. Watch the out.
Shoot.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
Set. 18 Gator.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle. Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
8 read.
Check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50. Let's go.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick, but instead it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Being chased out left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Boom! That's how we do it.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Kerryon Johnson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah.
Let's go. 60 outlaw.
Watch the run, watch the run.
Snap.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose.
And up. 70. Indy.
Let's go.
Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He's going to air one out, and that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes. It's 4th down.
Let's go now. 60 Pittsburgh.
We got it.
Let's go.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey, and he'll be taken down at the 18.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. They'll set up to throw.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Come on, fellas.
Well, they had a gain of 10 last time. Now a gain of 20 here. Huge first down. Got to hurry.
Yeah, now they have to get up there, get set, and then spike it.
They'll set up a throw. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On play action, they'll throw. Forced out to his left. 10 seconds to go.
Mike 28, get the ball.
Snap.
Looking to throw. He may try and run for this. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. respective sideline.
Come on, set. 18, Gator.
Second and 5. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
Just like that.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Now, partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things.